Good afternoon. Registrar, please can you call the witness? I hope now it will not send us back again.
Good afternoon, Mr. Witness. Please kindly sit down. Mr. Witness, welcome back for continuation of your testimony before this Commission of Inquiry into Local Government Councils and related matters. Before I hand you over to Madam Chair, may I remind you that you are still under oath.
Thank you.
Madam Chair, I hand over the witness to you.
Mr. Suso, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Ma.
You're welcome back.
Thank you.
Yes, I just want to ask a quick question with respect to how long did you serve in Brikama Area Council?
14, 15.
14 years.
Yeah, 14 years.
Thank you. Council?
Thank you. Good afternoon, Mr. Suso.
Afternoon, Lead Council.
So before the lights went off, you were telling us about how you, I guess, borrowed funds from the market construction budget.
I'm not getting you. Can you speak louder?
Okay. Before the lights went off and we had to rise, you were telling us about how you had to wire funds, or how you had to take what was left from the market construction budget to, I think, to put towards the loans or the outstanding amounts you owed for 5C in the budget. You were explaining something. Or it's about the $15 million C loan?
No, Lead Council, I don't get you properly, but I will try to give you.
No, let me help you.
Okay.
Yes.
You know, she was asking you
Yes.
the issue of the 5C, why is it not provided for on your budget for 2021 from 2020, 2021 and 2022? It's not in the budget lines.
Okay.
And you talked about it being put under capital expenditure.
Yes.
Yes. And you talked about also that you subsume that amount into the car salon, something like that.
Yes.
Did you say that?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. So that is what she wants you to explain. So that
Thank you very much, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Chair.
And can you kindly simplify your English so that he can understand?
I think the problem is the voice. Yes, please. Yeah. Okay. To start with the budget.
Okay.
The budget for 2021 was not prepared by me, but the budget for 2022 was prepared by me. In
And
the preparation of
2023?
the budget for 2023,
Okay.
we really oversight the payment of 5C. Okay, in 2023 budget preparation, we now decided to factor the payment for 5C, because in the year 2022, by then we did not make any payment in fact for 5C. By then we are struggling to settle down with our accounts. So in 2023 budget, meaning this budget is prepared in 2022. Then in that budget, like I said earlier, I think it is with you, that $3 million is representing the payment for 5C. Because before the preparation of the 2023 budget, by then our discussion with Hakim, we come to agreement on that. So basically, and we believe that we could not able to pay in 2022. The payment can only be done in 2023. So that one salon car is representing the payment for 5C. This was done in consultation with the chairman of Finance Subcommittee, that's Senu Kanute, and then CEO, and then the chairman, because this happened at the latter end of the preparation of the budget. Because like I said earlier, the budget was prepared by Hussein Toure and CEO. The only time I have the opportunity to prepare this budget was when we went for bilateral at the Ministry of Local Government and Lands, and I could fully remember during that bilateral, in fact, we discussed about whose responsibility is the who should be responsible for the preparation of the budget. We discussed about that. Director of Governance, Mr. Gomez, was present. Mr. Barry, Alaji Jallo from Accountant General was present. Chairman Danjo Ture was present. Senu Kanute, Chairman Bashir was present. Myself, I was present.
Now, Mr.
Yes.
Suso,
Yes.
sorry to interrupt you. If I can get, I just want to follow your evidence.
Thank you.
Yes, you said the payment for 5C is put under Saloon Car.
Yes.
And where is Saloon Car? Is it the 2021 budget or the 2022 budget?
It's 2023 budget simply because of, like I accepted earlier on, that the loan payment shouldn't be under the capital expenditure. It's the same reason.
So, no, now I just want you to help me understand
Yes.
one thing. Loans, under what head should it be?
The loan is a recurrent expenditure, and the head should be payment of loan.
Okay. All right, then yes, explain.
Yes. Loan is a recurrent expenditure.
Okay.
For example, the $15 million loan expenditure line should be on a recurrent, simply because the loan that we contracted are for 3 years, meaning each year the amount that we should pay should be captured in the budget on the recurrent expenditure. Then the following year it comes. The following year it comes until it is exhausted. But if you can recall, we discussed about why am I bringing in the loan repayment on the capital expenditure. Because for 2021, there was a huge amount of loan, overdrafts, and interest on ODs. Because if you have an OD that has overlapped the period, you are charged with what you call interest on overdrafts, about 1%. So accumulative of all those amounts makes
So now,
yes,
my question is,
yes.
why should you insert the payment for 5C? 5C being a company that has contracted with the council
Yes.
to do business, and the council is bound to pay as per the contract.
Yes.
Why was it not, because you were to pay 2020, 2021, and he
Yes.
has given you invoice to that effect.
Yes.
Why do you have to wait till 2023? And not only did you not provide for it, but you want to subsume it in another budget head, subhead.
Exactly.
Is that correct?
It's not correct. And then in 2021, 2022, there was no reconciliation between Basay Area Council and 5C. This reconciliation took
Between
place.
2021 and 2022?
There was no reconciliation. This reconciliation was done at the end of 2022. And then now we decided now the payment should fall under 2023. That coincided with the budget preparation. There was no reconciliation.
But even in the budget, in the 2023 budget, did you capture the loan repayment
Yes.
under a proper budget line?
No.
Okay. Council, you may proceed.
Thank you.
Sorry, can I
Yes.
give you this information? The
Yes.
assignment that you gave to me.
Yes. What information is that?
Yes, I communicated to the CEO of Basay Area Council,
Yes.
Mr. Sala,
Yes.
and I read the message that I forwarded to him because I called, he did not pick. I called the director, he did not pick, but I come to understand that they are having a meeting with the director of governance. So it reads, hello, Mr. Sala, kindly call me back. I'm authorized by Madam Chairperson of the local government of inquiries into local government councils to provide the details of the Dauphin generator and report to him after break of the session, that is like 3:30 p.m. today. Best regards. And he replies, thank you. And he replies, okay, thanks. And I replied also, that is great, waiting. Yaya is sending it to you, please. Okay, waiting.
All right. They will send it to you. Maybe they are sorting out and trying to get the details for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Commissioner Joanna, as you requested, the document is here. The projects. Sorry? The projects. Yes. The the chairperson, Commission of Inquiries into Local Government Councils, the ASA Pasay Area Council Development Projects for the year 2021. You have number of projects, 5. Total contract value is about 16
Assistant
million.
Registrar, can you get it? And give it to council, please. Thank you.
Can I also give this one also? This one, this letter is the one that we are referring to, on the 8th, on the 10th. The 16th of March, respond to CEO's letter. Yes, this one is 16th of March, with reference to a letter dated 10th March 2023. Deposit into...
There are 2 letters that you are supposed to provide for me.
Yes, this one.
Yeah.
And this one is the bank statement for Supersonic, for the deposit of 500,000, the movements.
Give it to.
Yeah.
Give it to.
So one of these letters is from Lamin Suso, and it's stating the council development projects for the year 2021. Are you still the Director of Finance for Basse Area Council?
No, I'm on administrative leave.
So why are you writing under the Basse Area Council letterhead and signing as Director of Finance of Basse Area Council?
Signing, that's wrong. That's an oversight. Signing as Director of Finance, that's wrong. But the letterhead is with me, and then I do...
Are you still representing the council?
No.
So do you have authority of the council to be using its letterhead?
No, ma.
So why are you writing as if you're writing? Because everything you're writing under the letterhead is essentially saying that it's coming from the council.
Okay, that's wrong, ma. I can change it and put it on a white sheet and sign. No problem. I can do that right away.
Let me show the letter to the chair and she can decide what to do. Thank you.
Mr. Suso, this was a request made by Honorable Commissioner Ms. Joyner,
Yes.
requesting that you provide a list of all the projects that from 2021 to the time you were leaving, that is 2021 and 2022. Yes, but I believe that these records should come from the council. You should direct that they provide you understand, with a list, and where the list is not exhaustive, you indicate to them what they are omitting. I think that should be the proper thing to do.
If I can understand, the request is based on during my time, the period that I spent with Pasay Area Council.
Yes, during your time.
And
That
this
is
is
20. When did you go to administrative? When were you?
12th of July.
2023.
Yes,
Okay, so it's both 2021 and 2022.
exactly.
So this is not exhaustive.
2022, there was no project implemented by Pasay Area Council. It's only 2021. Then some of the projects rose down to 2022, meaning they are not completed, and it went into 2022 due to financial challenges that council failed to do.
Okay,
But there was no capital project for Pasay for the year 2022.
okay. But this should come from the council, not from you per se. And according to based on what Council has just highlighted, you are on administrative leave. So officially,
Yes.
you cannot sign as Mr. Lamin Suso, Director of Finance,
Okay, all right.
right?
Okay.
So you regularize this.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right. Or in the alternative, you could write down on a list, this is what you can recollect as to being the projects that were executed in 2021. You can do that
Okay.
and sign.
Okay.
And that we can take. You understand? Not on the letterhead of Basa Area Council and all that stuff. So these are things that you recollect, and if we need verification and everything, we will ask you to ask them to provide that, provided that it is documented.
Mr. Suso, the other letter that you delivered is addressed to the Chief Executive Officer of Basa Area Council and is titled Inaccuracy of Information. What is this in respect of?
There was a letter given to me by the CEO that, I should make a payment of 118,000 claim on the query on the audit report, likewise number 300,000, whilst the report was not finalized. So I wrote back to CEO, and then on the content of the letter, he said he informed the chairman. Then I said to him, informing the chairman, the information you gave to the chairman is inaccurate because the audit report is not yet finalized. We have not yet discussed over the audit report as management, because how it's supposed to be like, even whereas it is finalized from the audit and it is final report is sent to management, we should sit over the report and come with ways and modalities how we can go about the queries in that report.
Okay, so that's the response that
That's
is
the
contained
response
in
to
this
that
letter.
particular letter. Then
Right.
the other one is response
And
to.
where's the original of this?
No, I have a copy for now. I know the original, I have to search for it, but it's from, I wrote this to the CEO. The original will be with CEO, because normally if you write to someone, he will get the original and you get the copy.
Okay.
You cannot have two copies.
Chairperson, I apply to tender the letter provided by the witness, addressed to the Chief Executive Officer. It's dated 16th March 2023 and is headed Inaccuracy of Information.
Of the tent by the CEO.
On the 10th.
Yes.
Okay, I'll look for that one also.
Yes.
The
Please
8th
look.
is out, now is the 10th.
Yes, there is a letter by the CEO for the tent.
Okay.
Yes. A letter dated the 16th of March 2023, written by Mr. Lamin Suso, Director of Finance of Basa Area Council, and addressed to the CEO of Basa Area Council with the title Inaccuracy of Information, is hereby admitted in evidence and marked as LGC/LS/BSAC/033.
As the Commission pleases. The witness has also provided the Basse Area Council Supersonics Microfinance account statement for the period 1st May 2018 to 31st January 2023. And the account type is Islamic Current Deposit. I apply to tender the said statement into evidence.
Show them. The Basse Area Council Supersonic the Basse Area Council account held at Supersonic Microfinance, covering the period 1st of May 2018 to 31st of January 2023, is hereby admitted in evidence and marked as LGC/LS/BSAC/034.
As the Commission pleases. Mr. Suso, did you return my 2023 budget that I was showing you?
No, this is 2022. This is 2021. Uncle, unless if you check here, but I'm not
Yes,
sure.
please check.
You can check here. Madam Chair,
Yes.
I'm done with the letter. I have already removed the letterhead. Now, the address is Lamin Suso, Breakout Newtown, telephone number, email. Is that okay?
Which one?
Showing the projects.
No, you will deal with that when we are done for the
okay.
sitting.
All right.
And,
Okay.
and on Monday,
Yes.
you know, we can look at it
Okay.
and then admit it, because you will do it properly, and then you, for what you can recollect, you can write to us and say this is what you recollect.
No, this one
And-
is all what I can recollect.
Yes.
Nothing more.
Okay.
Yes.
The budget she gave you, it has black. It's like a copied budget. It's with, he did not return.
So I can't recall, that's the problem. But it's fine, I'll move on for now. So, Mr. Suso, did you account for loan repayments in respect of the $15 million in 2022's budget? That's the one. Was that the one that you said you only allocated $1 million?
$1 million is where?
Did you make provision for repayment of the $15 million loan in your 2022 budget?
Yes, loan repayment. It's supposed to be. It's there.
So can you guide us?
I think, Mr. Suso, that is the one that council
That's
gave
we
you.
discussed, yes.
That is the one you are holding. That's the one
No,
council
this,
gave you.
this one is mine. This is 2022 budget.
Okay.
Right. So can you show us
Go to the
where?
last page, 2022 budget last page. You will see project repayment, 6.6 million, which I admit that is supposed not to be under capital, but because of the nature of the budget is tight that we decided to bring it under capital expenditure, since it's a capital project, but accounting-wise it is not correct.
Okay. So you projected 6.613 million for repayment of the loans.
Loans, yes.
Did you pay these loans?
What?
Did you repay these loans? Did you repay this amount?
Yes, we do pay.
Did you repay this amount in 2022?
Yes, they are paid in 2022. Amounts are paid.
I'm not sure if you heard me right. Did you repay this amount in 2022?
My ledgers will show.
Okay,
How much is
so-
paid? For now, I cannot say by offhand, but we have payments against this 6.6 million. But it's
So did
only
you pay
on the ledgers.
all?
I cannot recall that.
You can recall if you paid all.
No, I cannot recall that.
Okay. What do you recall?
No, I cannot.
Which
cannot
payment
recall.
do you recall making?
And I know we paid a very good amount of money.
Pardon?
We paid a good amount of a good sum of money. Money is paid out of this.
And to which bank?
No, different banks.
Okay. So
Supersonic-
we're talking about the $15 million C loan. Those are from two different banks.
We paid these loans through Supersonic and Vista because these are the banks that we are having contract with. So we cannot pay banks loan.
I didn't ask you about other banks.
Yeah, we
You
paid-
said you took $15 million is from Supersonics and from Vista.
Yes.
5 from Vista, 10 from Supersonics.
Yes.
Right. Now, your repayment is factored into your budget, 2022 budget, and the amount that you factored in is 6.6 million.
Yes.
Right. So I'm asking you whether you paid this 6.6 million, and you said some payments were made. You're not sure how much.
Yes.
So I was asking which banks did you
Vista
pay
and
it
Supersonic.
to? Okay. So the amounts, all the amounts for the loan repayments were to Vista and Supersonics for 2022.
Exactly.
Okay. So that's what I was asking you. And do you know?
Sorry, Council. I think bundling the loan repayment is to sidestep what actually did happen. How much was allocated for Vista in your budget?
No, we put everything together.
No, you cannot put everything together because one has 5 and the other has 10. And you want to make loan repayment to both accounts. You must apportion how much you are going to pay this to this bank and how much to that bank.
That's correct.
You cannot put it together.
Yes.
You see, that's why I asked you for your notes. And the notes you gave me was very, very scanty. That would have shown in your notes that the 6.6, you are allocating maybe 3 million to what you may call one of the banks,
Vista
and the other,
Supersonic.
the balance to this bank.
Yeah.
Then we would have, then we know what you're, but putting it together is just to confuse people who are reading your notes, your budget. You could decide and give this 6.6 to the guy that you took the 10 million from,
Yeah.
without paying the other guy that you took the 5 million from. That is why notes are important. But your notes that you gave us is very scanty. It's just telling us why we had this. It did not tell us what you actually want to do. Notes are precise. They are specific. You just don't say, giving us a blanket assumption, I'm going to pay 6.6 million towards the loan that I took. But how much are you paying Bank A and how much are you paying Bank B? That is where the notes come from, is helpful. Do you understand what I'm
I
getting
agree
at?
with you.
Okay.
I agree with you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Mr. Suso, let me just show you. I found the 2023 budget, by the way. So let me just show you how much was said to have been paid by September 2022. And perhaps you can remember. Assistant Registrar. Thanks.
5.8.
Would
Yes.
that be an accurate representation of what was paid?
Yes.
And is that the 2023 budget that was approved?
Yes, 2023 boy, 55 million. Yes, exactly. 5.8 million was paid against all loan repayments, both TOD and capital
Okay,
projects.
so I just want to confirm so that I can apply to tender. That's the budget for 2023.
Yes.
Chairperson, I apply to tender the 2023 budget for Basse Area Council as an exhibit.
The budget overview slash summary for the Basse Area Council for 2023 is hereby admitted in evidence and marked as LGC slash LS slash BSAC slash 035.
As a commission, please, I'm grateful. May I please have the exhibit? Let me just show you so you can show the witness. Just show, and then, yeah. So, Mr. Suso, can you tell us what the total amount for revenue is under the summary?
55 million.
55 million.
Yes. 55.6 million.
Okay. And expenditure?
Expenditure, capital expenditure 33 million, and then the current expenditure 22 million, 22.2 million, 33.4 million.
So recurrent is how much?
Recurrent is 22.2 million.
Okay. Now, so you said that you started making repayments in 2022 and you paid 5 point something million towards the 6.6 million you had budgeted for loan repayments.
Yes.
But as at the end of 2022, was the council's account still in red?
2022, yeah. I know we have negative balances. Unless
And
I confirm.
that in 2023, which is why you have this issue where you can't even pay salaries.
No.
That is not why you have.
Accumulatively, I cannot remember what was the closing balance for 2022, unless I confirm. But that was not the issue. The issue salary issue starts since July, August, because of the market issue. The loan repayment starts I think Vista starts like July, because they give us one month grace period, and then Vista start like October, something like that.
Sorry, you took the loans in 2021.
Exactly.
Salary payment issues were in 2023.
Yeah, the major salary issues become a big problem during the year 2023. And then I left Basse Area Council. I went for leave on the 1st of June, and I came back. June salary was not paid. By July,
Okay.
I went for administrative leave. So it goes like that.
Let me help you focus. So I'm trying to find out.
Okay.
As that you took the loan in 2021, you started paying back in 2022.
Yes, since
Okay.
2021 we start paying.
Okay, so
loan.
since 2021 you started paying. By
Exactly.
2022, in 2022 you paid 5 point something,
Yeah.
5 point something $million, right?
Yes.
So you
If we-
still had outstanding.
Of course, if you can allow me, the main reason why we have salary problem.
No, so we can come back to that.
Okay.
So in 2022 you still had outstanding balances left on the loan to pay.
Of course.
Were you in a position to take any new loans? Was the council in a position to take any new loans?
Well, oh yes, of course. Has loans?
So did the council take any new loans?
Were the council?
I asked you, was the council in a position to take any new loans in 2022? You said, of course. Did the council take any new loans in 2022?
In 2022, we contracted TODs, temporary overdrafts, but no long-term loans. But we contracted short-term loans.
Okay.
Yes.
So you didn't take on any new loans, but you were in a position to take on new loans, you're saying?
Yes, we take two
So
TODs.
is there, you said in 2022, the budget was tight and that's why you did not have any capital projects, right? Any
Yes.
development projects?
Yes.
Okay. But you said you were in a position to take loans. So
TOD.
I asked you loans.
Yes. Okay.
Yes. So you said the council was in a position to take loans. So how come the council didn't take any loans for the capital projects for 2022?
The loans that we are taking were for recurrent expenditures, basically salaries.
How come the council did not take loans for 2022 to carry out capital development projects?
Because of our plans were not materialized.
Your plans were not
We are
what?
not materialized. The market went into an issue. The Mansajan land went to an issue. The devices, inadequate devices. And then these are the three major factors. And then at management
are you
level.
saying that there was no money?
Can you allow me? At management level, the relationship was not cordial.
Mr. Suso,
Yes.
why did the council not take out another loan for the capital development projects for 2022?
We cannot go for any loan because we have already exhausted our banks.
So I asked you, did you have funds? Were you in the red? You didn't know. So are you now saying there was no money?
We have financial challenges. That's why we go for TODs.
Okay, so you have financial challenges and you took the TODs to pay staff salaries?
Exactly.
Okay. So now in 2023, for the 2023 budget,
Yes.
if you check, you have capital budget is 33 million, right?
Yes.
All right. Now can you go to the back, towards the back of the budget, and towards the capital projects that have been listed? There are several bridges and roads that have been listed, right?
Capital projects, you have number 1 to number 19.
Right? And they're construction projects for bridges and roads, etc. Can you just maybe name 5 that are listed there?
You have the major capital projects identified here is road construction rehabilitation, $3 million.
Okay.
For Lamoy, Matako, and Kuankuba, it's about 3 million.
Okay.
Then you have machinery and equipment, 1 truck, 3.5 million. And the market expansion and maintenance, Sarengai, Sarebojo, 4.8. These
Okay.
are main capital projects. Other than that, all the other ones are 500, 500 for each of the ward, has ward allocation, 500
Okay.
for
So
each
those
ward.
are the capital projects that you had projected to do for 2023.
Exactly, 3, only 3.
So under all that capital expenditure, that makes up the 33 million. What are those?
Those are $500,000 allocation for each of the ward.
For each of the what?
Wards.
The council gives the wards 500,000 every year.
Each of the wards were assigned to provide a project that is not more than 500,000.
Did they provide the project when you were doing the
Yes.
budget?
They provide all the projects.
Okay.
With
So
the-
now, when you're preparing the budget, you're supposed to state what the source of the funding for the projects will be, right?
Of course, we can go to revenue.
Okay. So, what was the source? What was supposed to be the source of funding for the $33 million? Is
We can go to revenue. The revenue lines will show because the expenditure is tied to the revenue. So if you go through the revenue lines, you will see how much we are expecting to collect for the year 2023.
When you were leaving, how much did you collect?
950, 975, but not actually 1 million.
So almost 1 million out of the 33 million that was projected, and you left in June.
Yes.
So when were you going to collect the other 32 million to make up the projects?
The budget is an estimate, but we believe and we are ambitious that.
So up to June, when you were leaving, and you only collected 1 million, your ambition and what you expected to collect to make up the capital projects, what was the actual expectation at that time?
When the year begins 2023, we have.
When you were leaving in June 2023?
When I was leaving in June 2023, yes?
You said you collected not quite 1 million.
No, I did not say that.
So what did you say, Mr. Suso?
I cannot actually tell you how much we have collected.
You said you collected 9 something, not quite 1 million. Are you changing your statement?
9 salary. You asked me how much is your total salary when you are leaving. I said between 950.
I did not ask you anything about salaries.
Oh, then I don't get you, ma.
Okay, so how much revenue did you collect?
I cannot tell offhand for now.
Did you prepare any reports?
I prepared a report when I was leaving.
Okay.
I handed over
So-
to the acting director of finance.
Your what, sorry?
I handed it to the acting director of finance.
And where's the report? You prepared it on your laptop, right?
Yeah, I hope so. Because the report was prepared, and I have to cite for it.
I'm sure if you type reports, several will come up, and then you can
The
find
laptop
the
is
right
very
one.
slow.
That's fine.
Yeah.
We're patient.
All right, thank you.
Council, can we allow him to check that, and on Monday he can provide, and you can note that area. We can come back to it
As a
because
commission,
it's taking too long for him to say it.
As the commission pleases.
Mrs. Suso, if you cannot see it, she will note it and we will deal with it later.
Thank you, ma'am.
Hopefully, by the time you get back to the machine, you might be fortunate to get to it.
Yes, yes. Because I changed laptop. The one I was using, I handed that one to the council. So this one is just my old laptop that was with me in the house. So I have to transfer all the information to a flash drive and the like. But I prepared and I handed over to the former director of finance when I was leaving. So it's like January to June.
That is understandable.
Yes, thank you.
Yes. So
Registrar, can I please have the budget? My colleague had some questions for you in regards to 5C's issues.
Mr.
Yes,
How are you?
I'm fine, and you?
I am okay. I just want us to discuss the sharing arrangement you have with 5C. So basically, when did you enter into the contract with 5C? Do you recall?
I believe it's 2019.
2019.
Yes.
When was the contract supposed to start?
I understand it was signed in 2019, but it starts, they receive devices, that's the POS, in 2020.
Okay. So when they were working with respect to the baseline of the area council, were you present?
No, I was not present.
You were not there.
No.
Now, I will want you to help us with respect to the baseline of the area council. What was the baseline at the time?
What I understand from the chairman and the CEO was the baseline is 14 million.
14 million.
Yes.
So how is this baseline calculated? Where do you advise yourself as to how to arrive at the baseline?
What I understand, because any revenue lines that are within the contract, the total amount, if it is above 14 million, first year, share ratio should be 50-50, second year, 45-55, so it goes like that up to 10 years.
So do you know what was the revenue collected in 2019?
2019, yes, the financial statement is captured there.
Can you tell us? Do you see it?
A minute. 21 million.
How much?
21 million.
Yes. But now the baseline that 5C was working with the area council
Yes.
was now reduced from 21 million to 14 million. Do you know why?
Come again, you said the baseline was how much?
No, 21 million is the actual baseline.
Yes.
The revenue that was collected in 2019.
Yes.
But then when 5C communicated that, I know that was not probably your time, when they communicated that the area council to 5C,
Yes.
at some point they sent a subsequent letter reducing the baseline to 14 million.
Okay.
Are you aware of that?
I understand it happened. I believe I saw the documentations in the file.
Do you know why that was the case?
Oh no, I don't know what is the reason, but I know they did not come to agreements, so that's why they decided to go back and front.
No, but at the time you were the finance director,
Yes.
payments were supposed to be made to 5C.
Payments were made to, yes.
Were supposed to be made to 5C.
Yes.
And these payments, you have to advise yourself as to what the baseline would have been at the time in 2019.
Yes, I can fully recall during the preparation of the report,
Yes.
I make a claim to say direct payments into council account
Yes.
that does not go through the POS should not be part of the sharing ratio. And then I push with them to say, for example, trade licenses that are directly paid to our account that doesn't need using the POS.
Yes.
The reason of having the POS is in respect to businesses or taxes that we could not collect to the best of our ability. But giving an invoice to a bank, pay into your account, we don't need any POS for that. So I pushed that. But unfortunately, when I went through the contract, if my mother can serve me, it was captured.
What I'm
But
trying to
for
drive
that one,
at,
it's not genuine. Yes.
well, what I'm trying to drive at is not really, in fact, about what you're raising right now.
Yes.
It's in relation to understanding what the baseline was in 2019 and why the area council reduced the baseline to 14 million for the purpose of profit sharing. Do you know why?
Council, I don't know. It's not in my time, and yeah.
Yeah, but the payments were made in your time.
Well, but yes, but the payments were in my time. But what you are saying, the reason for the advance of revising, that one was not in my time, but the baseline of 14 million, that one, I found that one on ground. So I try to maintain that one and see how we can go about that.
Now, let me show you the breakdown of the actual revenue collected in 2019. These are exhibits from 5C. This exhibit LGC HB slash BSAC slash 00135. That would be the breakdown that the area council sent to 5C regarding the revised revenue that was collected. Do you see that?
Yeah, I can see the breakdowns.
Now, just hold on onto the breakdown for a while.
Okay.
Can you turn to the total amount of revenue that the area council said that they have collected in 2019?
Yes, I'm there.
How much is that?
21,634.
No, as per the exhibit I have given you.
This one.
Yes.
14,713,000.
Please speak louder.
14,713,593.42.
14,713,000.
593.42.
Yes. 0.42.
Yes.
So that will be $14,713,593.42.
Yes.
That is what the area council sent to 5C as a revision of the budget, sorry, the revenue that was collected in 2019.
Okay.
Would that be correct?
Well, I don't know who prepared this.
Not about the preparation, but the figure for now. I know that time in 2020, you would not have been there. But is that correct?
The figure is not correct because the one I'm giving you
is the actual revenue collected.
What?
The one you are giving us is the actual revenue collected.
Yes, that's what.
And that is how much?
21,634,791.09.
What will be the difference?
Okay, now this 21 million.
Yes.
The
So just first give me the difference and explain to me.
Oh, okay, fine. Thank you. 14. Okay, you know, accountants, we always like to calculate twice
Yes.
to be on the safe side. So I have 6.9.
6.9 million.
6921.
6921.
197.
197.67.
0.67. Yes.
Please repeat for me.
6
Yes.
9
Yes.
2
Yes.
1
Yes.
1
Yes.
9
Yes.
7 point 5.67.
So now the difference between the $14 million is plus sent to 5C subsequently, and the actual budget, the actual revenue for 2019 is $6,921,197.06 brut. Is that correct?
Yes. The one I have here, yes. That's the difference. The 6.9 is the difference.
Exactly.
Yes.
No, now you were saying something before I proceed.
No, it's okay. The 21 million and the 14 million,
Yes.
the difference is 6.9.
Yes.
All right, that's fine.
Now, you had told us already that the revenue collected was $21 million plus.
Total revenue, correct.
Now, that 14 million would be wrong.
Of course.
Would be a... Yes, go ahead.
The 14 million here,
Yes.
I will not say certain is wrong because this 21 million,
Yes.
we have to less car park fees and then government subvention.
You have to minus kappa fees.
And government subvention,
Why?
which is not part of the contract.
Why?
It's not part of the contract.
Sorry, wait. No, Mr. Suso, you cannot tell us that. Because repeatedly we have asked you, and I recollect asking you what was actual that was collected. This is not, you cannot subsume some other anticipated sums into this. If you say actual, you mean actual. You are telling us this is what you received. This is different from what you estimated. What you have received, that is what we are talking about. And in your statement, it says actual, that is what you received. You received 21,634,791.
That's correct.
Yes.
I don't think you get me.
Yes.
You are lost.
Yes. Please help me understand.
The 21 million
Yes.
is the actual collection for 2019.
Yes.
The one council gave me,
Yes.
that is 14,713 is what is sent to 5C, her sharing amount. Now, the 21 million, the
No,
car
I'm
park.
not understanding. Can you go back?
Yes.
Yeah, can you explain again?
Can I go back again? The 21 million is the actual collection for 2019.
Yes. And you confirm that that was what the council collected in 2019
Exactly.
when they did their reconciliation and everything.
Yes. No. By the reconciliation with 5C is not yet done.
Yeah, that is, no, I'm not talking about reconciliation with 5C. I said, as at the end of 2021,
Yes.
what they saw in their
Financial
statement
statement.
and what they reconciled to know this is what they received as revenue, tax revenue they collected, was 21 million.
Correct, ma.
Okay.
That's correct.
Yes.
That's cancelled.
Yes. Council,
You are sleeping.
Yes, I am sleeping. Now, so 21 million is collected,
Yes, 2019, that's what is on the financial statement.
and 14 million is being sent to 5C. So, in the second correspondence, the second time that the area council had a conversation with 5C regarding what the baseline should be. Now, to aid you, turn to the last page of the exhibit. You will see a letter sent to 5C from the area council.
Yes.
What is the heading of the letter?
2019.
Please use the microphone.
2019 revenue baseline.
2019 revenue baseline.
Revenue baseline, yes.
Address to?
Address to Managing Director of IC Company, Gambia.
Signed by?
Signed by CEO, Pasay Area Council, copy to Chairman, Director of Finance.
Now, please read the content of the letter and loudly, please.
Okay, I will do that, inshallah. Dear sir, 2019 revenue baseline, the management of Pasay Area Council hereby forwarded to your honorable office our revenue baseline of $21 million is to be collected within the period under review. However, as per the framework agreement, the 21 million shall remain the total 21 million shall remain the total council expected revenue, and any other amount on top of the 21 million shall be shared between 5C, Company Gambia, and Pasay Area Council in the ratio of 50-50 for the year ending 2019, and shall be subjected to a review depending on the new baseline for the beginning 2020 and other proceeding years ahead. The management look forward to a very fruitful bilateral cooperation between the 5C Company and the Pasay Area Council. Your pursuit and commitment to that effect shall be great value to us as council, signed by CEO Basay Area Council Usman.
So this was the first correspondence to 5C informing them about the baseline for 2019.
Yes, that's
And
what
they said to 5C that the amount is $21 million. Is that correct?
Yes.
And that matches with what you have on your laptop and your records, the fact that 21 million is the revenue collected in 2019.
Yes.
Is that correct? Do you want to say anything else before I move on?
Yes, that's exactly. That's what the letter showed.
Yes. Now, they sent a subsequent letter, Basay Area Council, revising the baseline, saying now instead of it being 21 million, it is $14 million. Okay. And that is the breakdown that I have shown you.
Yeah, I saw 14,713.
You have seen?
Yes. 14,713,593.42.
With respect to the breakdown, is that the breakdown?
Exactly.
So now, which one is correct? Which of the two is correct regarding the revenue that was collected in 2019?
Well, none of these two is correct.
None of
These two is correct. The 14 million is not correct. The 21 million is not correct.
Which one is correct then?
The one correct is 21,634,791.09.
Yes. So the 21 million, that the first correspondence would have been nearer to the actual figure that was collected in 2019.
This one is saying 21 million.
Yes.
That's 21 million. Nothing on top of 21 million.
Yes.
As agreed baseline, that should be shared for 2019.
Yes.
That's what is on the letter, if I can understand.
Yes. So to even come down to 14 million would really be grossly incorrect.
It's incorrect in totality.
Very incorrect.
Very incorrect.
So
And
now,
I don't even know how they come to get this mathematics of 21 million revenue collected and tied to the sharing ratio. That's surprising.
and then more so coming down all the way to $14 million.
I know the reason coming down to $14 million is considering the car park and the government subvention, which is not part of the contract.
The what?
The car park fees, which is collected by GRA on behalf of council, and then the subvention that comes from the government. I know that must be considered. That brings down the amount up to 14 million.
How much was collected for car park fees in 2019?
2019.
$4 million?
Yeah, it should
184?
Yeah, it should be 4 million. Then subvention is about 500,000.
The car park fees first.
Yeah, wait, 1 minute. Just a minute. Car park fees.
Please, to the microphone.
They have 3.7.
3.7.
37.
Yes.
94.
94.
786.
786.
0.88.
0.88.
Plus the subvention.
And the subvention is how much for the year?
500.
$500,000. Can you now add it?
You have 4.2.
So, assuming that they intended to minus the car park fees, which was not the case, you will still not have the difference of about $7 million. So what they had presented is still extremely wrong.
Now,
Do you follow?
Mr. Suso, give us the difference. The car
Yes.
park and the subvention.
Now-
the total for
Now the difference is 17,340,000.
the
17 million.
difference.
Yes. After subtracting the car park fees
No.
and the subvention.
Add car park and subvention.
4 million.
That is 4 million. So
294,000.
if you less 4 million from 21 million, how much is that?
You have 17 million.
17 million.
Yes,
So
340.
you less 14 million from 17 million, how much is that?
$2 million.
So there are 2 million.
2,626,410.79.
41 point.
410.79.
Yes, continue. You have a difference of the initial difference of 6,921,197.67, And this subsequent difference, which is 2,686,410.79.
Now, Mr. Suso,
Yes.
the idea is the reason given by the Basse Area Council is that the subvention was included and it was not supposed to be included in the 21 million. They never mentioned the car park fees. Do you understand?
Which contract?
That was the reason that the area council gave regarding as to why they came down to $14 million. Do you follow?
Yes.
Now, do you have the contract with you, the 5C contract?
No, but can I kindly draw back you to the revenue line still?
Yeah, just hand me over the exhibit first.
Yes. Because still there is need for subtracting some of the revenue lines from the 6 million that we, the 2 million that we have. Because
That is what?
Interest on loans. Huh? We can take it here.
Mr. Suso, please provide us with evidence of the car park, because that should not be difficult.
My car park is normally paid directly in the council account, so I have
Yes,
to.
that is why I said you provide, because if it is paid directly to council account,
Yes.
you could refer us to the bank account
bank statement.
and to the bank statement,
Yes, I will
and
do
tell us
that.
directly this is, and we can cross check that.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, please proceed.
Going back to revenue,
Yes.
let me start with. I'm seeing interest and dividends, 350,000.
Yes.
Part of this is staff loan,
Yes.
meaning that there is interest charge on staff loan, 23,000, 1 by 6, 327,000.
Mr. Suso, I don't understand. What are you trying to explain?
Yeah, that's what I
That
can.
these are deductibles that need to be added here to make up the difference between the 14 and the 21?
No, that should be less because these are.
No. Listen. What you are telling us, these are some totals that we need to add up to make the difference between the 14 and the 21. Is that what you are trying to explain?
No, I'm trying to look at some of the lines.
It cannot tally.
Okay.
And you cannot use that to import here and look at the difference. It's not correct.
Okay.
Financially, it's not correct. Yes, Council, you will proceed.
Now, so basically,
Yes.
you were trying to analyze the one why they want to come back all the way to come down to $14 million. Is that what you're trying to do, sir?
Yeah.
All right. Let me help you a bit with that.
Okay.
So, since you have it on your laptop,
Yeah.
for taxes,
Yeah.
you know you have lodgers. Are you there?
Taxes.
Where you have lodgers in 2019.
Yes, lodgers. Firewood sellers, lodgers.
How much was collected in 2019 for lodgers?
22,000.
Good. Now, go to strange farmers.
Strange farmers, you have $160.
100 and?
$60. 160.
Now, how about other taxes?
Other taxes.
So for the other taxes, it's blank with respect
Yeah,
to
other taxes is nil.
it's nil.
Yeah.
But what we have for other taxes is 2,725. Now I am referencing the audit of Basse Area Council for the year ended 31st December 2019 from National Audit Office, 6th May 2021. Do you follow?
Okay.
So what I want to show you is how they have excluded some fundamental tax lines to arrive at the 14 million, so that you trying to aid them or probably aid the area council, whoever, would not really help. So they had that nil. Is that correct?
Well,
It's nil there on your record.
here is nil.
And it's nil on the one that they have sent to the 5C.
Okay.
Now go to rates.
Rates, yes. Residential
What do
rate?
you have for residential rates?
1.7.
1.7.
7. Yes.
So we don't have that on the one that they have sent to
5C.
To 5C.
How much do you have on 5C?
There's no column for rates for residential rates. How about commercial?
Commercial, $135.
No, let me correct myself. For rates,
135,000.
let me correct myself. For rates, they have 1.769.
Ah.
For commercial,
135,000.
135. Government,
1 million. Aha.
Yes,
You see, this government,
yes,
but we will come to that later.
yes.
Yes.
So go ahead, go ahead.
Let's go. I will.
No, let's deal with the finances.
Go ahead.
Sorry, let me just, you have all the time
Yes.
to bring out the challenges and the issues.
Yes.
And we just want to understand properly the budget and the issues therein. Right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
yes. Why do you say, what are you trying to raise in relation to the government rates?
I'm seeing government 1 million.
Yes.
Because I can recall in 2019 there was a support from government.
There was a support?
From government, because this was
Support from government?
Yes.
What kind of support
In
was that?
respect to COVID. So I'm trying to see whether this amount come from government. Because I'm seeing government.
No, it says rates.
Yeah, but
It's under the column rates.
okay, all right.
So we have to be fair to each other.
Yes.
Unless you have any cogent explanation or evidence, we are happy to have it to note that down.
Yes.
Do you have any? Do you have any at the moment?
No. For now, let's move on.
You don't have any.
Yes.
Thank you. But for government, it's empty.
Where?
With respect to the one they sent to 5C.
On the rates.
Yes. Do you understand?
But here, there's 1 million here.
Let me show you. What figure do you have under the column government rates?
Nil?
Nil.
Yes.
So I was correct when I said nil?
Yes. But I also want to remind you that I did not prepare this, right?
No, I am not. Did I say anything about you
No,
preparing
I'm
this
just trying
document?
to remind you. I don't say you
Yes,
said that.
yes. So the idea is the baseline you have given as the area council to 5C, the figures were altered, seriously altered. Now show me for fire insurance
261.
and check the document you have. What was sent to 5C?
Fire insurance. Fire insurance here is 252,000.
Turn to rent and fees.
Rent and fees, okay. Public land.
Public
nil.
lands?
Nil.
Nil. How much do you have on your records?
22,556.
Car park fees?
Car park fees here on this one is nil, and here we have 3.7.
On the one that is sent to 5C is nil. On the one sent to 5C is nil. Is that correct?
Yeah, that one is nil.
Land transfers?
On 5C here you have 495, and here you have 497.
Land occupancy?
Land occupancy on 5C you have 459, and here you have 464.
Monthly canteen rents?
1.2 5C, 1.3 Basse Area Council.
Market? So for we have 1.3 exactly. So it is also reduced. Is that not correct?
No, the 1.3 is for Basse Area Council, and then 1.2 for 5C.
Yes, the one they sent to 5C is not accurate.
It's not accurate, yes?
Yes. Market daily?
Market daily 1.2 And then here you have 1.6.
Weekly Lumo?
472. And then to weekly Lumo here you have 396.
Registration fees for VDC?
3,800, 3,800. That's okay.
For VDC? For
Yeah.
VDC?
VDC, no, here is nil.
It's nil.
Yes, and here you have Basel Area Council. Here you have 3,800.
Now go to other income. Do you have any for the
I-
hire of the hall?
Can I come in?
Yes, please.
If you look at here 5C, you have other charges 30,800, whilst on the registration fees for VDC 30,800.
So you want to mean it's the same one?
Meaning maybe it's a typing error.
That's okay.
Yes.
Go to other income.
Other income high of hall
Hire of hall,
nil on 5C.
nil on 5C.
Basel Area Council 43,500.
Sale of assets,
Nil on boat.
nil on both.
Yes.
The amount we have is $75,000 on the audit report.
No,
District-
here on Basel Area Council we have 75,000. Sale of stray animals is nil.
How about 5C?
5C here, sale of stray animals nil, sale of asset nil, district tribunal nil, district tribunal fees nil.
So for 5C, they record nothing in relation to other income, hire of hall, sale of assets, district assets, and so on.
Maybe
Is that correct?
Yes.
Now, so you can see how the statement sent to 5C was grossly incorrect.
Unless we go back to the contract document and see.
Unless we go, please speak to the
We
microphone.
go back to the contract document and see why these ones are not factored in the
No,
contract.
no.
Yes, that is the base. That is the basis.
Wait a minute. The idea that the revenue collected for in the year 2019, the idea that it is for 14 million is totally wrong and false. Is that not true?
No, that's errors actually, but maybe
Wait a minute. I am not talking about. You see, if you classify it as errors, it would not send the right message. The idea that 14 million was collected in 2019 is totally and grossly inaccurate.
13
It's either you agree with that or you don't agree with that. If you don't agree with that, you will now tell me how much was collected in
if you
2019.
say gross, I may not take that, but there are amount that there is some difference, but not gross difference.
What will be gross to you?
Meaning, very big amounts are not captured.
From $21 million that was collected, you now misrepresent the facts to be 14 million. So 6 million would not be gross? Plus?
Yeah, yes.
Will 6 million not be gross?
Yeah.
Do you now agree with the word gross?
Yeah, because for me, my mind was looking at.
I know,
the
I
contract,
understand.
the contract.
Now it is
Yeah,
used.
this one
Now it is used sleeping
Yeah,
so.
because my mind was on the
I
contract
understand.
document, considering the lines that should not be
Yes.
factored.
Now, do you agree with the word gross?
Yeah, the letter automatically shows that.
So
yes.
you know why it is important?
Yes.
Because if you now if you go into 5C, you can hand me the exhibit. If the area council goes to 5C to negotiate as to how much you make for the year, because your sharing profit will depend entirely on any amount of money made above the baseline. Is that correct?
Council, I went to meet 5C, and when I was going to meet 5C, I was well prepared for them. I went for the reconciliation.
Mr. Let me remind you
Yes.
that I am not accusing you of anything. I am not afraid to accuse you. No, I am not afraid to accuse you with anything.
No, we are
But
just
that is not the interest now.
Yes.
When I say you, in this context, I mean the area control.
Okay, carry on.
Do you understand?
Yes.
So if I get to the point where I feel you have done something wrong,
Yeah.
I would have been hesitant to tell you that.
No problem.
What I am saying
Yes.
is if the area council, agree with 5C that the amount is 14 million, the baseline, it means any amount above the baseline is what you are going to share,
Yes.
50-50.
Yes.
So for example, if you make $15 million in 2020, how much are you going to share? The $1 million.
The $1 million.
Which means the area council will have how much?
500.
$500,000, $500,000.
Yes.
If you make 13 million or $1 below the 14 million, What does that mean for that year?
Zero.
Zero. No profit sharing
Yes.
for that year.
Yes.
So it is more advantageous, the lesser the amount of the baseline, the more advantageous for 5C company. Do you agree with that?
Yes.
So leaving it at 21 million would really not be advantageous, because it means now anything made above 21 million is what is going to be shared.
Yes.
So now, how did you arrive at the 3 million that was supposed to be paid to 5C? Using which baseline?
We agreed on 14 million.
You are using the 14 million, which was wrong. Which
Why?
we agreed was wrong.
No, it's not wrong. Because when I was going for reconciliation,
Not you. You said it has been sent before you. That's what you said.
but the reconciliation was done in my time.
It was done?
In my time.
Yes.
Yes.
If you want to be part of it, that's not a problem. So now you tell me.
Yes.
So what do you say, why do you say you were not wrong?
Sorry, Mr. Suso, I don't think you understand what council is trying to tell you. This 14 million baseline was not your thinking and was not you doing the mathematics to get to this 14 million. Am I correct?
Yes.
So he is trying to explain to you that this 14 million baseline, you are now talking after effect.
Yes.
You are now talking reconciliation. That is not where he is coming from. He is telling you the 14 million that was arrived at, the council deliberately and fraudulently calculated the 14 million below the 21 million actuals that they got in 2019. Because he has highlighted to you all the revenue lines they omitted to show that they did not do the correcting. Is that not the situation? So that was not your issue, because you found the 14 million there. Is that not the case?
Yes.
They told you that the baseline is 14 million.
Yeah, definitely. I did not.
Yes,
see-
it is not yours to say that it is correct. So let him ask you the question and you understand it before you answer, so that you will not implicate yourself. I think you don't understand what he is saying.
Okay.
Yes, tell him again.
Mezzo.
Yes.
So when the area council agreed with 5C regarding $3 million being the amount owed to
Yes.
5C,
Yes.
what baseline was being used?
14 million.
Was that the correct baseline?
That's what I was told when I was going, but I did not see any written document, to be frank with you.
Now that you know, now that you see and we have discussed what the actual baseline is, which is 21 million, would that be correct, the 14 million baseline?
Yes, that's what we agreed on, and we did the reconciliation on that.
The amount,
14 million.
14 million.
Yes.
Now that you know, today, that you know that the actual baseline would have been 21 million, would the 14 million have been correct at the time?
No.
So, the $3 million, was there any invoice that was sent
To council, yes.
to council?
Basel Area Council, yes.
Did it have a breakdown of all the revenue that was collected?
No, I think it's just invoice showing requesting for payment of $3 million for the period 2021, 2020.
How much was collected in 2021? In 2020?
Yes.
Please give us actual.
Okay.
Do you see it?
Not yet. I saw 2021. I'm looking for 2020 now.
You have seen?
I have seen 2021.
Yes.
I'm searching for 2020.
Okay.
Do you have the hard copy with you?
The hard copy, I don't. What I have is what we have sent to 5C on regarding the detailed revenue collections report, 5C Energy, from the period 1st June 2020 to 31st December 2020. And the amount would be $7,310,501.72. It was sent in 2022. It was sent by you, I'm sorry, during your time in 2022.
And Council, let me help you.
Yes.
For the budget of 2021,
Yes.
it says that for 2020, the approved was 39 million.
Yes.
And the actual that was collected as of July 2020 was 16,481,856.56.
$16 million.
Yes.
Do you follow, Mr.
That
Suso?
was actually what was collected.
Collected.
Yes.
Mr. Suso, do you follow? Thank you very much, Madam Honorable Chairperson. Do you follow, Mr. Suso?
No.
Are you following?
Where you have the 2019 budget, you should have the 2020, 2021, and 2022.
Okay, for the 2020, total revenue I have here is 26 million.
Is it what was
Total.
approved or what?
Total revenue 27 million. For 2020.
That was for 2020?
Yes, 20
That is
mil-
actual,
Actual 27 million.
27 million?
Yes.
Yes, give me full figures. 27,
27 635
635,
974
974,
0.76.
76.
Yes.
All right. Did you get that, Council?
Yes. Now,
Yes.
you sent a letter, the area council, on the 29th, I believe, in August 2022, wherein you've highlighted to 5C that the revenue collected is $7,310,501.72.
7 million.
Yes. Using the machines. Detailed revenue collections report. That is what the machines can account for.
Okay, now for the year 2020,
Yes, from the period 1st June 2020 to 31st December 2020.
okay. All right. Now we can try to see whether we can account for the 27 million to the 7 million, because in 2020 government grant an amount of 6.8 million
Yes.
as government support to salaries. And again, I saw 1.2 million has sale of assets. I know these are not part of the CRM, the contract, right? We need to less all those amounts, and then we consider the car park fees should not be part of the
So the total revenue collected is what the chairperson had already highlighted, will be $16 million.
Yes.
The revenue collected excluding.
So, ma, we are together.
Yes, we are together. I'm following you.
Yes. So now, I'm seeing 6.8 million
Yes.
grant from government,
Yes.
and I can recall this from central government to support councils' salaries for the period in respect to COVID. This is
that
across.
Is that income?
Yes, it's
that is
income.
supposed to be chargeable by 5C?
No.
Now
So-
do us the maths,
Yes.
deduct the incomes that are not chargeable by 5C, and give us the POS's revenue that was collected. So we will be able to know whether we are within the 27 million. Once you are calculating, remember you said to 5S you collected 7 million as revenue based on your letter. Yeah.
Yes. For now, I have 9.9. That is a government grant,
Yes.
sale of asset 1.2, and then car park fees 1.8. Yes, that is 9.9 minus the 16, minus the 21.
Minus which?
The total amount 21 million. That's
It
the total-
cannot be 21. We are gone past that. We are talking about the 27 million.
Yes,
It's not 21 million.
27, you are right. Now we check it against the 27 million. Minus 27, 16.5, 975, 976. 17.7 million.
17
17.7 million, 011.38.
So that would have,
Sorry, let me see. So, would it tally with your budget, which says actuals as of July 2020 is 16,491,000? This is as of July. Is this end 31st?
Yes,
December.
This is financial statement. Yes,
31st December.
correct.
Okay.
No,
Yes.
madam, I don't get you.
No, you know, this one is telling us for the 2020, the actual as of July is 16,491,000.
Yes, but that doesn't have any connection to this amount that should be shared with 5C.
That is what I'm saying.
Yes.
I'm just trying to marry this 17 million and this 16 million.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
I just wanted to know the difference because this is as of July, and I am asking you to be clear. You said that is as of 31st of December.
Okay.
Yes.
Well,
Yes, continue.
so as per your calculation, $17 million or thereabout would be the amount of amount collected using the revenue system.
Yes.
Detail.
Yes. Yes.
So that will still be below the $21 million threshold,
Yes.
which means
No
if there is no sharing.
Yes.
So the $3 million has been $3 million been shared should not have been shared based on your analysis.
Yes. No.
So
We have to the share that 3 million represent 2021, 2020, 2021.
but both years,
Yes.
the revenue collected was below the baseline.
But
If we are to
yeah,
go
yeah.
by the actual baseline,
You are right. Using
So
the 21 million is
using
below.
the 21 million baseline,
below.
which is the real baseline,
It's below, yes.
there should not have been any profit.
You're right.
So therefore, the $3 million has been shared, or $3 million has been said to be that of 5/6 based on the profit would be very, very wrong, extremely wrong.
Yes.
Would that be correct?
Correct.
So now let me read for you quickly, and the rest we will take it with the CEO, regarding the letter that was sent to 5C subsequently with respect to the revised budget 2019. It says, following further consultation, that's revised 2019 baseline. Following further consultations regarding the 2019 total tax revenue that is agreed as our baseline, we concluded that not all monies in the bank accounts submitted to your office in May 2020 as our total tax revenue were revenue derived from tax.
That's correct.
Don't be in a hurry to say that's correct.
Our client has wiggle.
Yes. They said a significant amount of the money was not tax revenue. Instead, annual subvention found and grants among other payments.
Correct.
You understand?
Yes.
We have therefore audited all the accounts and extracted the total only tax revenue, which totaled 14,713,000. Based on these findings, we write to inform you that this amount of 14 million will now serve as our final baseline. But we now know this is really not true, because we had analyzed the other expenses, other source of income and the subvention. In fact, what we have seen is the omission of other tax lines from what was sent to 5C. Would that be a correct statement?
Yes.
Not okay. Will that be a correct statement?
Yes, it's correct.
Yes. All right. Thank you very much. The other thing I want also to discuss just briefly is with respect to, or are there any questions regarding 5C? Any other questions regarding 5C?
Yes, let me just ask. So, do you still maintain that the agreement you have reached with 5C to pay 5 million is correct?
The 3 million.
Yes. After all this discussion, do you still maintain that you still owe 5C 3 million and you need to settle that 3 million?
No.
Now, just briefly, the issue regarding, you said you have used RTGS once. Between, is it Trust Bank and Vista Bank?
For?
Or Ajib?
For what? For which
In
transaction?
relation to your official functions as the finance director.
Yes.
When was this? Do you recall what the transaction was?
Contracts?
The payment of awards, contracts.
Ah, yes, contracts, yes.
Can you provide us with the detail? But to which company?
Green Vision.
Green?
Green Vision.
How many days did it take? How many days did it take?
This one is for Green Vision, Golden Quarry, London, on the 3rd of September 2021.
3rd September 2021.
Yes. So this one is on the 28th of September. You have Green Vision, London, 3.3.
Yes.
Yeah, those are the ones that I have for now.
So for the first transfer, how long did it take before they received the?
Well, that one, I know it takes time, 3-4 days.
3-4 days. Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you sure? Did you not? Is this the one you made the overpayment to Great Vision?
Yes.
Did you not call them the same day that you made the payment?
The same day? No.
Oh.
No.
How many days did you call them?
I cannot recall, but it's more than 2 days.
More than 2 days.
Yes, but the day I prepared the fund transfer, I communicated to them that I have informing them that I have prepared your fund transfer. Now you can be checking into your account.
Yes.
Because normally, if you prepare fund transfer, you need to communicate to the beneficiary so that he can be in the picture.
Did you or did you not communicate the same day to Green Vision to inform them
Yes, the day I prepared, even before preparing.
Yes.
I communicated to them that I'm about to prepare, and when I was ready, I also communicated to them that it's now prepared, it's taken to the bank, then they will forward it to Karaba, then they will do the process.
But that same day, you called them, you spoke to them that you have made an overpayment.
No.
You did not do that?
No.
Is it a day after?
What?
Is it a day after that you called them?
Yes, 2 or 3 days after.
After that you called them to inform them that you have made an overpayment?
Yeah.
When did they receive the money?
No, unless they check in, the Green Vision provide their statement and you check.
But how would you know then that when you transfer this through RTGS, it didn't reach the same day?
Yes, because I know whenever they receive the money, they will call me.
No. You said it takes 4 days or thereabout before they receive the money. But now you have no evidence of that, do you?
Any moment the money has been moved from council account, Vista, I will receive an alert.
Yes.
Email, sorry. CEO normally receive SMS alert and I receive email.
Yes.
Supersonic, we normally call to confirm.
Yes.
Trust Bank, we call to confirm. But for Supersonic, CEO do have SMS and Ajib.
How many days did it take for the Green Vision to receive this amount?
I cannot say offhand until I go back to the statement.
But you don't know how many days?
Yes,
That's
I
the
know,
fair
but
statement.
it's more than 2-3 days.
You are not sure about that?
I'm not sure, yes.
Exactly. You're not sure how long it took before they received the money.
Yes.
So, but do you know what RTGS means?
Yes.
What is the meaning?
Real-time gross settlement.
Which means that, can you simplify that?
Real-time gross settlement.
Yes, I know the, how can you simplify that? If you have to explain what it means. When someone uses RTGS transfer.
It's a system
Yes,
of payment of transaction
yes,
from one account to another.
yes, but what is unique about RTGS?
The meaning
What is unique about RTGS?
is transparent
Yes,
and then fast.
fast, did you say fast?
Yeah, meaning it's so quick to have. If it is done, you have your money right away.
I am more interested about the part that you said it is fast. Yes, so if it is so fast, you can't, it would not be correct that RTGS would take this because RTGS is real time.
Remember, we are in Basse.
And
Sometimes network goes 3-4 days. The whole day banks, there will be no network.
So there
and then to make this very
was
clear,
there a network problem during this day?
I will not say for
Was there a
certain.
network problem on this day?
I will not say for certain, but I know all the fund transfers that were prepared, they are sent to Combo here for processing. Vista Bank fund transfers are not done in Basse.
Mr. Suso, that is not correct.
Madam, you can confirm from the bank in Basse.
Yes, we have
Please,
confirmed.
kindly confirm.
No, wait. We have confirmed during the break time, because we just want to be correct, and what we are saying that is correct, because you have already given the meaning of RTGS, and the fact is that when you send the money from 9 o'clock to 3:30 banking hours, if you have internet, it will go automatically. You know, you are talking about internet business. The banks, there is internet problem. Well, I don't think the banks in Basse would sit a whole day, they would not have internet. Would they?
It do happen.
They do have one.
Yes.
And for days, it can go for days?
One day, but not days.
Not days.
No.
So which means?
Normally, what I understand, one day, or maybe it will happen before the end of the day, but it will be late, like after closing hours. I can recall those kind of issues happening.
Yes, Council. Okay.
Yes.
Let me come in here. Mr. Suso,
Yes.
your explanation is very wild.
Okay.
If you are doing an RTGS, if you take it to the bank between 9 and 3:30, as the Honorable Chairwoman or Chair Lady have said, instantaneously your account, the other side will receive this money. If you are talking about internet, banks have a way of communication. It's not just internet. You can scan and send the demand once it is within the time frame. And normally RTGS, you don't send it by internet. RTGS, you send it by a physical copy, and that could be done by scanning. And you send it by email to your head office if you are in the provinces. So therefore, your explanation doesn't hold water. And when it comes to Banjul, Banjul sends it to Central Bank, because that's where RTGS is located. And RTGS is between 9 and 3:30. If you send the RTGS after 3:30, it will go the following day. And the following day means from 9 o'clock to 3:30. However late I am on the first day, if Central Bank receives it 9 o'clock, the next day, by 10 o'clock, it would hit your account. If Central Bank processes it at 10 o'clock, by 11 o'clock, it should be in your account. So the stories that you are giving about internet and all whatnot doesn't hold water. As the English proverb would say, it's all a cock and bull story. So please, don't treat us as novices in this field. We are well equipped and knowledgeable about RTGS. Okay? Thank you.
Can I kindly ask, Madam, which bank did they confirm respect to this RTGS? Which bank did you consult?
It's not necessary for me to tell you which bank I
Okay.
consulted or confirmed.
Okay.
I just wanted to know the process. Sorry. I just wanted to know the process, and I'm informed of the process and how it works.
Okay,
Alright?
thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, I believe we have no further questions for Mr. Suzu at this point.
Yes, yes, because it's 5 o'clock.
Yes.
So it's a convenient point to stop. We will proceed on Monday.